Hi, today we have another video on nouns. This time it's going to be singular and plural nouns. Let's talk about what is a singular noun. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. Singular means single, that is one. When we talk about one person, one place, one animal, or one thing, it is called a singular noun. Let's look at a few examples. Aeroplane, ship, owl, cat, girl, boy, school. Here we are just talking about singular nouns. Let's look at what is a plural noun. When you are talking about more than one person, place, animal, or thing, you call the noun plural. You usually, but not always, add s to make a plural countable noun. Let's look at some singular nouns and how to make them plural. For example, bird. Bird is a singular noun. And we just add an extra s at the end to make it a plural noun. Camel. We add s to make it camels, which is a plural noun. Doll is a singular noun. We add s to make it dolls, plural noun. Egg. Again, we add an s at the end to make it eggs, which is plural. Plural can be anything more than one. Fork, again, plural, forks. Mug is a singular noun. Again, mugs, plural noun. Pen, shirt, uncle, cousin, restaurant, school, river, fan, cap. Just to name a few singular nouns, and we just add an s at the end of all these nouns to turn them into plural nouns, which is more than one, by the way. Now, we have some exceptions in changing the singular nouns into plural nouns. When the last letter of a singular noun are ch, sh, s, double s, or x, it means when a singular noun ends in any one of these and you want to change it into a plural noun, you add es at the end. Let's look at some examples. Singular, watch. Now this is ending in ch. So to make it a plural, we do not just add s at the end, we add es. And it becomes watches, which is a plural noun. Same goes for church. We add es at the end to make it a plural. Now, brush. Brush has sh at the end. So again, we cannot just add an s to make it a plural noun. We need to add es. Bus. Now we have s at the end of the word. To make it into a plural noun, we just add es at the end to make it a plural. We have a few more examples. Dress. Now dress has a double s at the end. To make it a plural, we will add es at the end to turn it into a plural. Fox. Now we have an x at the end of the word. So to turn it into a plural noun, we add es at the end. Now we have sh. Dish. So whenever we have any of these letters at the end, we add es to turn it into a plural noun. Dishes. Now again we have ch. So what do? We add es at the end to turn it into a plural noun. Box. Boxes. Again, if it's an x at the end and we want to make the singular noun plural, we add es at the end. Bush. sh at the end, and we want to make the singular noun into a plural, so we add es at the end. Branch. Again, ch at the end. So what do? To turn this singular noun into a plural, we add es at the end. Branches. Let's look at a few more exceptions. to turn some singular nouns, not all, but some singular nouns into plural nouns, we have to add IES at the end. For this, you make these nouns plural. You have to change Y into I. That means remove the Y at the end and turn it into an I. Instead of the Y, you will write I and add ES to make those singular nouns plural. Let's look at a few examples. Singular, baby. Baby is a singular noun, but this word ends with a Y. So if we want to make this into a plural noun, we will change this Y into an I and then add ES, babies. Again, cherry. Again, this singular noun is ending in a Y. So to change it into a plural noun, we will change the Y with an I and add ES at the end. Same goes for fairy, diary, dictionary. For all these singular nouns ending in Y, we remove the Y, we replace it with an I, and then we add ES. Fairies, diaries, dictionaries. But you need to remember one thing. If there is a vowel, that means A, E, I, O, U. If there is a vowel before the Y, you just add S to form the plural. Alright? Remember, if there is a vowel, that is any of these letters, A, E, I, O, U, before the Y, then you just add S to form the plural. Okay? You do not need to change the Y into I. Examples. It's actually not as difficult as it seems. As you practice, you'll get perfect. Singular. Now, all these words have a vowel before the Y. Okay? Let's take a look at some of the examples. Okay? Key. Now, before the Y, we have a vowel, E. So what do? We just add S at the end. We do not change this Y into an I. We just add an S. That's it to make it the plural. Tray. Now we have a vowel again before the Y. So we don't remove the Y. We don't change it with an I. We just add an S at the end. Trays to make it a plural noun. Turkey. Again, this word ends in a Y. And before the Y, we have a vowel again. So what do? We do not remove the Y. We don't change it with an I to make it a plural. We just add an S at the end. Turkeys, and it becomes a plural noun. Same goes for boy. It becomes boys. Kidney, kidneys. Monkey, monkeys. Toy, toys. So all these words have a vowel before the Y. So all we do is, if there is a vowel before the Y and it's a singular noun which we want to make plural, we will just add an S at the end. Now, let's look at this. If a noun ends in F, you often change, not always, but you often change F to V and then add ES. A few examples. Singular, leaf. Now here the word is ending in F. So to make it a plural, we will change the F with a V. We will replace the F with a V and then add ES. Thief. Again, singular noun ending in an F. So to make it a plural, we will change the F. We will drop the F. We will replace it with a V and we will add ES at the end. Shelf. Again, a singular word ending in an F. What do to make it a plural? We drop the F, we change it with a V, replace it with a V and add ES. Same goes for, so this is shelves, okay? Half becomes halves. Wolf becomes wolves. Let's look at another exception. Some nouns end in F. Now the nouns we are going to do now are all ending in F, but you just add S at the end of the word to form the plural. Let's see. Chef. Now this is a singular noun ending in an F. To make this noun plural, we don't do anything, we don't change anything, we just add an S at the end to make it a plural noun. Cliff. Again, at the end of the singular noun we have an F. So, to make it a plural noun, we just add S, cliffs, and make it a plural noun. Same goes for handkerchief. You add an S at the end and it becomes handkerchiefs, a plural noun. Sheriff, singular, but an F at the end. To make this singular noun plural, we add an S at the end, sheriffs, and it becomes a plural noun. Roof, roofs. Chief becomes chiefs. Another exception now. With some words that end in F, you can spell the plural in two ways. Let's see. Singular first, dwarf. Now, you can either add an S at the end, or you can drop the F, replace it with a V, and add ES, dwarfs. So it can be dwarfs or dwarves. Both are correct as plurals. Hoof. Now again, this is a singular noun with an F at the end. So what you do is either you just add an S to make the singular noun plural, or you drop the F, replace it with a V, and add ES, hooves. Same goes for scarf. It can be scarves with an S at the end to make it a plural, or scarves to make it a plural. Now let's see next. With some words that end in FE, you can change F to V and add S to make it plural. Let's see. Knife. Now this singular noun is ending in F and E. So to make it a plural, we will remove the F with a V and S at the end to make it a plural noun. Life. Again, the singular noun is ending with F and E. So to make it a plural, we will drop the F, replace it with a V, and add an S at the end. Lives. Same goes for wife, which becomes wives. But you only add S to giraffe to form the plural, giraffes. There are always exceptions here. Another one. If a noun ends in O, you add S to form the plural. Let's see. Singular, if we have rhino. It's a singular noun ending in an O, but to make it a plural, we need to add S, rhinos. Kangaroo, again ending with an O, a singular noun. To make it a plural, we will just add an S, kangaroos. Same goes for hippo, hippos. Video, videos. Zoo, another one ending in an O, you will just add an S to make it a plural, zoos. But with some nouns that end in O, you add ES to form the plural. Let's see. Singular, flamingo. It's ending in an O, but it's a singular noun ending in an O, but you need to add ES now. Tomato, again, ending in an O, a singular noun. To make it a plural noun, you have to add ES. Hero. Heroes, again, singular noun ending in an O, but you have to add ES at the end. It may be sounding a bit confusing to you because we are doing all this in one video, but believe me, as you practice, you won't even have to think about it. It will be so easy for you. And we will make some practice videos for you later on. With some nouns that end in O, you can add S or ES, both, either S or ES to form the plural. Let's see what the words are. For example, mango. Now, it's a singular noun ending in an O. So to make it plural, you can either add S or ES. Mangoes and mangoes, both are correct plurals. Mosquito, again, a singular noun ending in an O. To make it into a plural noun, again, you can either add an S or an ES at the end. Mosquitoes. Zero, again, a singular noun ending in an O. You can either add an S to make it a plural or an ES. Zeros. Buffalo, again, O, singular noun. You can add S to make it a plural or an ES at the end to make it a plural. Buffaloes. Now remember, you have lots of things to remember, right? Some plural nouns don't follow the S rule. They don't end in S, ES, IES or VES. These are a few. See, for a singular, mouse. Now, it does not follow any rule. It will not take S, ES, IES or VES to make it a plural. It will completely change. Mouse is a singular and the plural of mouse is mice. Same goes for goose. Goose is a singular noun. It will not change anything, not add anything. The word will completely change when it becomes a plural. Geese. Same goes for child. Child becomes children. Man, singular. Men, plural. Woman, singular. Women, plural. Ox, singular. Oxen, plural. Tooth, singular. Teeth, plural. Foot, singular. Feet, plural. But one exception here is, but the plural of the mouse you use with the computer can be mice or mouses. This can only be with the mouse you use with the computer, not that animal, okay? Now, some plural nouns are the same as singular nouns. It means whether you use these nouns as singular or plural, they will remain the same. Nothing will change. Like sheep. For a singular, one sheep, you will call it a sheep, and for plural, more than one, it will remain sheep. Reindeer will remain reindeer as singular or plural. Fish will remain fish as singular or as plural. Deer will remain deer, whether singular or plural. The only exception here, or maybe the confusion here that people have, is that the plural of fish is fish. That means if you're talking about the same kind of fish, say a shark or a goldfish. So even if there's one shark or one goldfish, it will be fish. And if there are many goldfish or sharks, they will still remain fish because you're talking about the same kind of fish. But if you are talking about different species, say a guppy, sharks, dolphins, many different kinds of fish together, then the plural of fish becomes fishes. Because you are talking about different kinds of fish, then the plural will be fishes. But if you are talking about the same kind of fish, whether it's one or it's 100 or it's 1,000,000, if it's the same kind of fish, singular and plural remains fish. But fish is singular and the plural of this fish becomes fishes if you're talking about different kinds or different species of fishes. I hope this solves the issue. For examples, all the fishes of the ocean, because in the ocean there are many different kinds of fish. So obviously it will become fishes. Some nouns are always plural. like binoculars. You will never say binocular. Whenever you're talking about binoculars, it's singular or plural, you will say you can say, like pants, a pair of pants, two pairs of pants. But remember, you will never say pant. Pajamas, shorts, trousers, goggles, spectacles, sandals, sneakers, slippers, stockings, jeans. Again, even if you're talking about one jeans, you will not say jean. It is always spelled with an S at the end. Jeans, a pair of jeans, three pairs of jeans, but it will always remain jeans. You can make these plural nouns singular by using a pair of. A pair of binoculars, right? Or two pairs of binoculars or five pairs of binoculars. But they will always be an S at the end. Jeans, a pair of jeans, 10 pairs of jeans. A pair of shorts, that means you're just talking about one shorts, one pair of shorts. Spectacles, again, a pair of spectacles, three pairs of spectacles. A pair of shoes. This is always having, all these nouns will have an S at the end whenever you talk about them. And you can show they are plural by adding a number or a few before the nouns. Two pairs of binoculars, a few pairs of binoculars, or maybe 5 pairs of jeans or a few pairs of jeans, 8 pairs of shorts, a few pairs of spectacles, a few pairs of shoes. I think that's about it. So don't worry, you can practice, one concept at a time. And as far as the practice session goes, we will definitely later on make videos which will have enough practice material for you so that you get perfect in all the concepts we are doing. Thank you.